What's up guys, Doomweek here. Welcome back to another Honored video here on the channel. As always, before we continue, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the video. So this is kind of a, today's kind of like a weird kind of in-between time where the new set's about to drop and it's kind of a sort of a, not a stale format because I don't think the format's going to change that much, but I really want to play some new cards for you guys. Unfortunately, when I went to go play the queues today, obviously the new set's not available on Magic Online yet, and the league is closed. The league entry is closed down right now because what they do is they usually close off the league entry, they let people finish out the leagues, and then they do downtime today, and then after downtime, the new set comes out, all that stuff. I'm recording this on Wednesday, so after downtime, which should be around 2 or 3, I'm gonna stream. It's going to be a very long stream tonight, so be sure to head over to the Twitch channel. If you're seeing this on Wednesday, check out the Twitch channel. I'll drop a link below. You can see some new Innistrad Midnight Hunt cards being played live on stream. Today, for the YouTube, because I got to make sure I get some content out there, this is actually a recording of a video of a video I did on the live stream a couple of days back where we played this mono red Eldrazi deck. This was a deck that won one of the challenges. I think it won the Sunday challenge over the weekend. And, you know, a deck that's been popping up in the 5.0 dump recently. Some people have been, you know, having moderate success with it. And, you know, it won the challenge. So I figured I would give it a shot. And, you know, I'm not going to tell you what the record is. If you saw the live stream, you'll know. But it felt pretty good. So just to kind of go over the deck here relatively quickly. So we got mana base, Eldrazi Temple. So what we're utilizing is the classic Eldrazi payoff, which is like, you know, Eldrazi Temple. And then we're trying to cast Thought-Knot Seer, Reality Smasher. We have an Eldrazi Obligator here, which is a card that is pretty good if your opponent's playing large creatures. You know, you can imagine if they play a Titan, or maybe they put a Colossus Hammer on a thing, you can chump block and then untap and steal their giant thing. That's pretty good. But it's mostly here just as, you know, an aggressive beater that we can play on turn 2 off of, you know, Temple and a Mountain, let's say. So we're not necessarily always trying to get the full value out of this. We are a Chalice of the Void deck. We have Dismember as our removal spell. We have Ragavan. I mean, every red deck should play Ragavan, right? So, Ragavan, here it is. We got Bone Crusher Giant as our sort of second removal spell of choice behind Dismember. And the 4/3 body in this deck is very, very relevant because you're just trying to interact with them a little early, maybe play a Chalice, maybe play a Dismember, and then just start throwing haymakers at them, you know, Smasher, Thought-Knot Seer, 4/3, Fury, all this stuff. So that's kind of the goal of this deck. Fury is also kind of nice. The one downside is obviously you can't pitch Eldrazi Obligator to it because it is devoid. But, you know, we do have a bunch of other red cards, including Shatterskull Smashing, which is a card that we get to play in the mana base, which also is a red card to pitch to Fury. So that's kind of cool. It's like a land. You have to pay a little bit of life for it, but that's not too bad. And then, what else did it... Oh, the one Abrade in the deck, which is kind of just, you know, another removal spell, bit of a hedge against Hammer Time and stuff like that. So, and then Seasoned Pyromancer as well. So the original deck list that I copied the original deck list that won the challenge had Matter Reshaper over Seasoned Pyromancer. And I talked to somebody on Twitter who has been playing this deck a lot, and they told me to play Pyromancer over Reshaper. And boy, am I glad I did. Matter Reshaper, kind of the butt of many jokes over the past couple of years. Some people say it's the best card in Modern, which, you know, obviously that's being facetious a little bit, but yeah, so Seasoned Pyromancer is pretty good. And then, again, our mana base, we get to play with Rabianap Ruins, which is it's a dual land in this deck, right? Because it casts Thought-Knot Seer and Reality Smasher, and you could pay for Obligator with it. So it's a red/colorless dual land that also has some pretty good utility. So really, really sweet card there. And then we got some Vistas, Mountains, and Basic Wastes. So we actually get to play a Blood Moon in our sideboard. So we're an Eldrazi deck that actively wants to play Blood Moon. I think Blood Moon makes sense. You know, there are matchups where obviously shutting off your temple is a little bit annoying, but if you can play a Blood Moon early enough, the theory is that Blood Moon is good enough against the decks that it's good against, where even if you're turning off your Eldrazi temples, it's not that big of a deal because Blood Moon is turning off a lot more of their spells than it is of yours. And then we also have 4 Charma, so, you know, you can imagine the Tron matchup probably pretty good after sideboarding. 4 Charma, 4 Blood Moon. I don't know if... I feel like this is maybe too much against Tron, but I don't know. You know, I guess the person who played this deck really expected a lot of Tron. I mean, obviously you can bring in Charma against something like maybe Hammer Time because they have Nexus and Saga. I don't know if that's worth it, but personally I don't think I would. And then we have some Warping Whales here, which is, you know, good removal spell. Also has a lot of utility, can counter sorceries against like Living In and Crashing Footfalls. So just a very versatile card. Big fan of this card. 3 Relic of Progenitus for Living In other graveyard decks, DRC specifically as well, and then Engineered Explosives for Rhinos, Hammer Time, or yeah, Rhinos, Hammer Time, that kind of stuff. So that is the deck list. And again, this was a recording of the live stream that we did a couple of days back. So, without further ado, let's get into some games. See you back here in just a little bit for number 1. This hand's bad, right? Just like Fury 6 lands. Yeah, this hand's terrible. I guess this hand's okay. Put back Fury, and then just go smashing Ragavan, and pray that they have nothing. And then we just have to hope to draw Eldrazi Temple, or else we just can't cast any spells. This deck seems not great. Deck seems not great. What else? I bought like a whole bunch of adventure stuff. So I got the beasts, the giant killers look dope. Got those two. The Fae of Wishes. I actually bought the foil. I bought foil Fae of Wishes too. Those were actually pretty cheap. And then I got Valakut Explorations. I got Skyclave Shades. And then last but not least, Kazandu Mammoth. These were all like under a couple of bucks. They weren't that expensive. That's why I bought them. They look sweet. Eldrazi Temple, huh? Chalice the Void not looking so hot. I did not get the Murderous Rider because this was at a time... This was at a time where Murderous Rider was like one of the more played cards in Standard, I think. And they were a little bit more expensive. So those... I only bought the ones that were like pretty cheap, you know. I think I'm still going to Chalice on one in case they have map. And what's the creature type of... What's the creature type of Seasoned Pyromancer? It's the one I want to name. It's Human Shaman. Okay, so I'll just name Human, I guess. I could name Monkey because of the Chalice, but I really, really want to be able to give myself the opportunity to cast Spyro. Yeah, the Love Strucks are nice too. These are the... I like these two. They just look nice. Even though I never actually played with Teamer Adventures in Standard, so like I never actually got to use these. But I just bought them because they look nice, and, you know, they were cheap enough at the time where, like, you know, if that card is popular in older formats, then that version of the card is going to be worth a good amount, you know? Had it. Main phase in case I draw a temple. Classic Thoughtseize bug. Lovestruck Beastie's playing Pioneer, right? What's up, Black Lotus? They have 4 cards in hand. This sucks. How the hell do I win this game? I don't really know. I assume I can't win this game. Got him. Kind of wish I had waited a turn on Dismember, although I'd be at 4 life, so... Excuse me? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Okay. Go. What's up, Snugs? Going back on my old picture. What do you mean? Yeah, green Eldrazi. Land would be nice here. Yeah. I mean, if they have nothing, I get to draw 2 cards. Please have nothing. Let me draw 2 cards. Let me draw 2 cards, please. Any draw 2s? Any divinations? Endurance. It's bad. That's bad. Oh, the Avatar, yeah. Alright, you win. You win. Chalice, not very good. What is good against them? Charmaw? Charmaw seems sick. I don't think I want Blood Moon, right? I think Blood Moon kind of sucks. Ragavan doesn't seem great against them, because they have Strangleroot. I don't know that I want to cut Ragavan, but... How good is Blood Moon against Spike's deck, chat? How good is Blood Moon against Spike's deck? I don't think it's great, right? They have a lot of forests. It does shut off Temple, but... I feel like it's not great. Yeah, they have Hierarchs too. But we have Fury to take out Hierarch, right? So we can pretty easily keep them off Hierarch between Fury and Smashing and Bone Crusher Giant. But yeah, they have cantrips too. And a lot of basic forests. Warping Whale seems good, because Warping Whale hits all the Mana Dorks, Toski, Strangleroot. Yeah, Warping Whale seems good. What if I just, like, trim on Ragavan? Because Ragavan seems, like, kind of bad in this matchup. Although, on the play, it is a lot better. I could cut, like, a Braid. Can I cut a land? I think I can cut a land, because I have 4 Smashings. I can't really afford to get flooded. Let's do this. Although, maybe on the play... Nah, this is fine. It's fine. Maybe it's greedy to cut a land, but... I'm down. So, I have a turn 3 Charma with a Fury in case if they have Mana Acceleration. I think this hand's good. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. Maybe this hand's bad. Yeah, it's fine. We can cut a land copium. Said no one ever. No, it's the same camera. It just looks different because I moved my setup. I turned it around a little bit, so the setup is now facing the window as opposed to facing the door. So I think it just looks a little better because there's more light in the setup. But you have once again changed your setup. That's the first time I changed my setup in like a long time. Ooh, they got a basic waste, which is good for us if they have another colorless land here. Okay, that's not a colorless land. I think I'm just gonna kill half of this and then play Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad. Might just trade if they attack. Played Modern Eldrazi for years. I guess I'll need it. All I need was a broken 1-drop and a free spell. Yeah, those are probably the 2 best cards in the deck. Also, what's up, Killatron? Matter Reshaper. It's the final countdown. Just gonna name Dragon. Dragon what, you ask? Don't fall for it, chat. Don't fall for it. You ready for the next trophy race? I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna do it. It seems like such degeneracy. I don't know. I don't think I want to do it. What's its evolution, Loop Pit? I don't like this. I don't like this that much. We need a smasher. Can we get a smasher, please? Any smashers in the chat? Alright, I'm just gonna attack for 4 and then play Fury, I guess. I didn't say the word, so you can't... No, that's not how that works, Loop Pit. I didn't say the word, so you can't do the joke. I didn't say the word. That's not how that works. It's literally not how that works, okay? Stop it. I'm taking a damage for no reason, because I just wanted to troll name Pangolin. No, it's not how it works. Trust. They revealed Toski. I could beat a Toski. Loop Pit is toxic. Loop Pit is toxic. Oh, not gonna happen, B2. Not gonna happen. Also, I don't know for those of you who just got here, but I'm gonna show you. I don't know if you just got here or not. I don't know if PSAM saw this, but I'm gonna show you the rhinos. I bought all the cards for rhinos. I'm gonna show you the token that I bought to use for Crashing Footfalls. Bought 6 of these bad boys. Smasher, go. You gotta get the OG ones, though. You gotta get the OG ones. Jungle First Edition. They were only like $3. Whatever, who cares? Yeah, I know, right? That's the best part about it. I mean, I guess I'll just trade. We know they have Toski in their hand. Yeah, I'm down for a trade. I don't think they're going to take 10. Trade's fine. How did they beat a 4/4 flyer? They're at 11? 10. I should take this, right? No. I take this. Or... No, I take this, because then... Yeah, because that takes my smashing. So I take this. Cast Rag. Yeah, this works. What are we naming? I'm gonna name... Yeah. Go. That's the new troll name. Yeah, that's the new troll name. Buys exotic tokens. Dude, you should see the tokens that Otterhouse... Otterhouse came in here and showed me... Hold on, I'll show you this one. Otterhouse suggested I buy these for tokens. You want to talk about balling out? This is balling out. This is balling out. These are fucking $50 a piece. If you really want to ball out, you get the old art, right? It's not obviously it's not Jungle First Edition, but you get the old art, and it's like mega baller, you know. That's a comment, I know, right? It's like all the Legendary Collection reverse hollows are so expensive. I'm just gonna go for it. Wait, other hand. Oh, they have endurance. This play is stupid. Why am I doing this? This is so dumb. Why did I make this play? I forgot they had endurance in their hand. I don't even know what I'm thinking right now. I'm just not thinking, I guess. I mean, the nice thing is, if they brick on a creature, they then have to go endurance chump here, because if they block this, they go to 2, and then this kills them. So I guess my line is fine if they don't hit a creature off the Reshaper, because then they have to chump block with the other endurance, so maybe my line's actually fine. You collect Legendary Collection Reverse Hollows. You got what's the most expensive one you have, Real John? Isn't that shit worth? That shit's worth so much money. Is it just like is it worth so much money because that's the only time that they did that specific foiling? You got Zards? Damn. Damn. Like graded or yeah, it's the first time they did that foiling. Okay. So they did it after that set? I will say it is nice foiling. So it is very nice foiling. Gotcha. 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 Oh, did I just kill myself because they have Smasher? I guess I just killed myself because they have Smasher, right? It's the ultimate feeling. It's 10. They really have triple Rancor? That's 10 damage. They're just gonna do this and pass? Just go trade. No, we know their last card's Toski. Yeah, their last card's Toski. We know their last card is Toski. So they're literally just dead. Game 3. I tried to throw that game. It's the ultimate feeling. As soon as you showed the Rhydon tokens, I bought 6. Now I'm gonna play Rhydons. Just you gotta loop it. You gotta. That's the best part. That is the best part. I was looking at like potential different versions of Rhydon, and most of the other ones are just newer. There is one that I found that they had. There's a rare version if you wanted to go super deep. These aren't as pricey as the Legendary Collection ones, but there's the Skyridge one. This is the I think it's the only time it was printed as a rare. And these are like $15. I guess 10 for not near mint, but I think it's the only time it was a rare. Giovanni's. Are you sure it was Giovanni? I can't find Giovanni's. Giovanni's Rhydon. From Origins? Oh yeah, it's gotta be Brock's, right? It's gotta be Brock's. Brock's Rhydon, yeah. Ooh, these are flex. These are definitely flexing. How much is this shit? They're actually not that much money, right? LP, $10 for first edition? That might not be first edition, though. Near Med first edition, 100. Damaged first edition. Yeah, so like MP, so they're like 60 for LP. Yeah. I mean, that's a nice token, right? That's a nice token. That is a nice token. Keep. Yeah, base set Nido King. Those are wicked expensive. Hmm. Basic Forest not the best with this Charmaw, if I do say so myself. Just faced off against it, and why does this mono red still see medium? Yeah, I think it's. I don't know how this deck won a challenge. At least with Mill, I could see like Mill has some pretty polarized matchups. This deck just like seems so fucking medium. I just don't know. I just don't know. I mean, this is going to be a good turn. They're going to cast Endurance, then I'm going to dismember it, and then post-combat stomp their Hierarch, so... This is going to be a good turn. You just have turn 2 TKS. Yeah, but it doesn't even happen that often. I would say that this deck arguably has turn 2 TKS more consistently than this deck, because this deck has a bunch of Hierarchs, you know? Alright, kill this thing. Take 2 and then stomp this. This is a good setup. Can't play that, unfortunately. I mean, this is kind of a beatdown. This is kind of a beatdown. Oh, sure. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see it spiking a challenge if you just have a bunch of turn 2 TKSs. I'm going to be working on it this week, Vinny, because I've had enough people ask me for it that I think I am going to work on it this week. It's not available yet, but I will work on it this week. Not casting that. And we are going to play a little bit of Rhinos later tonight, because I want to try out the 24th land, and I want to try out Ley Line of the Void over Endurance. I'm still not sure if I like Ley Line over Endurance, but I want to try it out. Hopefully we get to play against like Living End or Blue Red or something like that to see if we can figure out how it plays out. But I am just going to attack first. Ended up getting a 5-0 and 4 4-1s. Jeez, that's pretty good. Those are some good records. That was just the Triosks list, right? Pretty sure that's what you sent me. I think I'm out of stirrings for a land. It's a little greedy, but because if I miss, I can't play the Shatter Skull Smashing. And I want to just kill the Hierarch. Yeah, this is probably stupid. I probably should have just killed the Smashing. Should have smashing this, but didn't miss. Go. Isn't it the worst time to try landline with Mill winning a challenge? Maybe. But But it is a difficult matchup to navigate for sure. I think I like the Asmo list a little bit better. I just couldn't figure out the mana, and I think not losing Urza Saga was too big of a loss. Because Saga's busted. Interesting. I mean, I'm gonna Chalice on one, right? I'm just gonna play Ragavan, I think. Yeah. Endurance is great in that matchup. Mill, yeah, for sure. No, I get that. I get that. Deck is a borderline buy for me. Which deck, Mill? You still play Spirits, right? They got a hammer. Chalice not the best against Stoneforge. Let's see if they block. If they don't block, I'm gonna Thought Knot Seer. If they do block, then I'll probably just stomp their other creature. Huh. Now I can just play Chalice. Chalice is only really bad if they have another Stoneforge. I'm gonna Chalice, I think. I'm not really the biggest fan of this deck. I think it's too inconsistent for my liking. It has powerful draws, but Alright, no blocks. Played the Mem Knight, so we know they have a hammer. Any Furies? Mod check Fury? No. Not killing the Smith now could be pretty bad. Because this thing can outsize me. What if I just killed their Smith? Just like keep the board clear, pay mana for this. I'm kind of with it, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. He's right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have another Smith. Okay. Interesting. It's possible I'm supposed to just jam Thought Knots here there. Alright, they have two cards they can't... Well, they can cast, but... Alright, so stomp this thing. Pay mana. That thing dies. This grows, we take two. And we need a Fury. We could also just Smashing this, but I don't really want to do that. I also kind of... Part of me wants to save the Thought Knots here for the turn they put Lurrus into their hand. I could just smash them. I go to 15. Crack back for 5, I go to 11. Because we know two of their three cards are just uncastables. And again, I kind of want to save the Thought Knots here for the turn they put Lurrus into their hand. I could Smashing a Mem Knight and a Sentinel, but that doesn't seem great. Yeah, I kind of want to just play Smasher. Mishra's Bubble. I and the Lurist. Okay. Take 6, go to 10. So now we can Thought Not Seer their Lurist. Yeah, this is good, because now we have a blocker back, too. I mean, this thing is kind of a problem, but... You have to decide if we want to play the Smashing as a land this turn. I don't think I do... Though we're kind of far away from killing this anyways, but... They have the Paladine. It's gonna pass. Day and night. The more draw steps I see, the less I like this deck. Seems like an ultra scam. Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, obviously you can spike a tournament when you're just having, you know, turn 2 Thought Not Seer, turn 3 Smasher draws, but... And, like, if you play against a bunch of decks where Chalice is good against, maybe you can spike that way, but it's just super inconsistent. Doesn't seem that powerful. I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't like about this deck. Well, what exactly are they jamming? Like, they don't have good attacks anyways, right? Excuse me? What is that attack? What are they doing? I mean, I'll block. What website is this? This is a program, not a website. It's Magic the Gathering Online. So I can Smashing for 3? What if I just killed their 3/1/1s? That's gotta be good, right? I guess they can double block Thought Not Seer, trade Thought Not Seer for this, they go to 5. But then they have nothing left. And I still have the Chalice on 1. Oh, I can't kill 3 things. What am I saying? I'm an idiot. I thought for some reason I could Smashing 3 things. I thought you could just divide the damage as you choose. Ithacan is tier 1, 2 months. Thank you for the tier 1, 2 months. Appreciate that, Brett, buddy. Well, I guess I could kill 2 things, pay for the Sentinel, and then attack with both. They double block the Thought Not Seer, leave this in play. It's the same thing, right? It kind of ends up being the exact same thing, which is fine, I think. I think that's okay. Lagamitsu redeemed a song request. What you got for me? You can just pop a link right in chat. Alright, let's do this. Kill those 2. Ooh, jeez. Wasn't ready for that one. Vinny's got 5 on it, gifting 6 subs, actually. Team Kono, Anto Kriv, Indicate, Otter Lady, Black Lotus, and Power Pete. Thank you for the 6 gifted subs. Much love, Vinny. Hope you're having an excellent day today. Let's get some sub hype going in the chat. You got 5 on it. Alright, we got a song request from Lagamitsu. Doom Lake wins. Cool. Dodged? How are you not subbed, Ashiok? What are you doing? Killing me. Alright, engineered explosives. Do we want to bring in Blood Moon or Charmaw against them? Send Noodles 5 months. Thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that, buddy. Sub hype. Chad, don't forget September going all month long. September means 20% off of all subs during the month of September. Gotcha. There's Lagamitsu song requests. This is just the song from the movie? Gotcha. Okay. Alright, hold on. We're gonna play this on YouTube. Then I know on 9/26 there's a Team Trios tournament in Bellingham. I did not. You got a third? I'm down. What are we cutting against Hammer Time? 9, 13, 17, 21. Chat, help. What's bad against Hammer Time? Oh, QQ. I gotcha. Is Ragavan bad against them? I was thinking Obligator, but like, if they go for a thing and I can chump block for a turn and then steal their giant thing, isn't that good? I could see trimming on Smashers. Thinking like Obligator and Smasher are probably our weakest two cards. The thing about Monkey is I think Fury is the single best card in my deck, and I want to keep a bunch of red cards. You know? I'm not even sure that I want any of these cards. I think they're all kind of medium. I'm just going to do this. I don't think I want Blood Moon, right? I'm not a huge fan of bringing in Blood Moon on the draw against Hammer Time. I do like it on the play, but not on the draw. Yeah. On the play, it's good, I agree. I do like it on the play. Well, alright. I mean, I got an Explosives and a Ragavan, so hopefully that's good enough. Okay. Uh-huh. Huh. Alright, let's do this. Go. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. It's not good. Pog? You think they're gonna block? They're gonna block 100%, right? There's no chance they don't block here. Got him! Is that even that good for me? Maybe. I think it's good for me. How the fuck else was beating that Sanctifier? I think that's good for me. Right, yeah. It's better than sitting there and doing nothing. Agreed. Alright, thank you for the song request, Lagamitsu. Doomwake wins the match, huh? Guess they're just off it. Of the Dream Den. Yeah. Sounds kind of medium, right? Did you time that for 10 minutes? Did our opponent keep? They did. This hand is so mediocre. I'm gonna keep it though. You timed out for 1,800 seconds? Oh, good God. Soul Scar Mage. Alright, you can go. Are we having mod fights now? Are we having mod fights? Is that what's happening? I'm gonna take 1 damage. I accept. Yeah, Vinny's got his own command. I think I'm gonna EOT Dismember and then just Windmill Slam this Chalice. I like that. I might also Fury pitch a card to kill this. Just try and keep them off of everything. That was actually a good draw too. Yeah, I'm kinda down to play this Fury actually. Maybe I'm supposed to Fury first. Gonna bolt me? Alright. 12 life. You can go. I'm at 12, they have nothing, and I have a Chalice. Pale Bear is a good card. I'm not gonna lie, Pale Bear is kind of a banger. Temple. It's not bad either. I'll take that. Not a temple, but I'll take it. Gets us around mutagenic. Yeah, that's true, because they wouldn't necessarily want to fire off the mutagenic in response to the Chalice, right? So, yeah, I agree. That's probably a little bit better against growth. Because, like, they wouldn't just YOLO the growth in, you know what I mean? There's, like, almost no reason for them to do that. Unless they were worried about specifically Fury, they might 5-head and do that, but... Did they play their land first? Why'd they do that? What's this? Prismatic Ending. Okay, okay. Well, the nice thing is now I just get the Thought-Knot Seer them. So that's good. I'm at 11? Dude, I want to take Channeler so bad. Because if I take Channeler and they go Luris plus Soulscar Mage and I draw land, I just get it all. And if I take Luris, they double Channeler. This is actually really tough, isn't it? This is really tough. I mean, if I take Channeler and don't draw a land, it's really bad. It is really bad if I take Channeler and don't draw a land. A land or a red card, I guess, but... I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know that I can race these 2 Channelers. Like, I honestly, if they just draw any spell, I don't know if I can race these 2 Channelers. Because then any spell lets them try to find another spell, you know what I mean? I'll do it. Let me get greedy. Yeah, like, red card in lands are most of my deck, you know? Dealer! Dealer, please. Unreal. There we go. See? 5-head. I actually think this line was good. I actually think I took the right line. I think I had to do this in order to win this game. And got so far. Like, imagine a scenario where I let them have both channelers and they just draw a bolt, right? They're so likely to find a lethal burn spell, and I can't kill them the next turn. You know what I mean? And like, we have so many outs to hit there, right? Like, almost our entire deck is lands and red cards. I guess I'll just do this. This isn't lethal, but, I mean, they're dead. Right, exactly. Like, I think that if I let them have both channelers and I don't draw a land or a red card, I lose the game. I mean, I guess either way I probably lose the game, right? I think either way, if I don't cast Fury that turn, I'm dead no matter what, but... Dude, Fury is fucked up. It's really good. Fury is real nice. Agreed. But the problem here's the thing, Snuggles, right? The thing that I think you're not realizing, or maybe that you're not taking into consideration. If I take the Lurrus and they play two channelers, even if I draw Fury, it's not as good because I can only kill one thing. As opposed to I let them have the Lurrus, they play the 1/2, and I just get it all with Fury. So like, if you think about it, if I realize that I'm in a position where I need to draw a land or a red card to win the game no matter what, I get more value out of the Fury by taking the channeler. You see what I'm saying? Tried so hard and got so far. These obligators seem not very good. Look at his warping whale. It's kind of okay, right? It's probably better than obligator. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I think you can make an argument either way, you know? God, I wish Temple could cast Warping Whale so bad. How much better would Warping Whale be if it was tribal? Or... yeah, if it was a tribal Eldrazi spell. If Warping Whale and... I guess it would have to be Warping Whale and Spatial Contortion, if they were both tribal Eldrazi spells. If only, right? It's a lot worse when they know about it. It's a lot worse when they know about it. Can they afford to play around it, though? Like, what are they going to do? Just not play a creature next turn? I'm just going to pass. Well, play my land, obviously. I think it's Therapede. Therapede as opposed to Vorapede. Any Vorapeders? Any Vorapeders in chat? Yeah, I guess they're just not going to play a creature. Take what you want from me. Take what you want from me. I think I should upkeep Stomp this. I definitely don't want to play Chalice in case they have Prismatic Ending. Yeah, I'm going to upkeep Stomp the Ragavan. It's like maybe a little bit greedy to not cast Fury here. Or I could like main phase the Stomp, see if they have a counterspell, and if they do, then cast Fury. But I think this worked out okay. Especially if they now dash Ragavan, because then I could just Chalice. And now I could just go Chalice plus Dismember. Because remember, they still know about this. Why do we do that now instead of combat? I mean, if they want to go land plus dash Ragavan, they tap out, then I just slam Chalice, right? I guess they get a treasure back, but yeah, sure. I was worried about them, like, iterationing into a counterspell, but it probably just doesn't matter that much. Could also TKS here, but I think I have the Chalice. I think I'm going to Chalice first. And then Dismember this. Because I think if they have a Spell Pierce, I think I'd rather have them fight over this than this. Maybe that's wrong, though. You know, bolt me? Bolt me. Bolt me. There's no way they have Pierce against us. I mean, they saw Chalice game 1, maybe. It's unlikely, I would say, but they did see Chalice, so. Yeah, Rogren. Why is Rogren trying with 6 tickets? I don't know. You're talking about the promo one, right? The regular one's... I don't think the regular one is 6 tickets, is it? I know the promo one's expensive, but... Okay, that's mildly annoying. I can go to 7 to play Smasher and then just pass. You could also try and race. Could also just play Bone Crusher Giant in a tap land. Then they attack next turn, I smash without having to take damage. That's probably my best play, right? Just go... Or I could even Season Pyromancer, but I don't really want to discard any of these cards. Let's just go Bone Crusher. Let's go Bone Crusher, pass. And then next turn we'll smash. I don't think I can afford to pay 3 life here. Oh, the promo is 10 tickets and the regular is 6.3. Jesus. Why is that card so much money? It's insane. Jesus. Is Spike still live, by the way? Is he really just going to go for like 24 hours? Wow. He's insane. What's the count look like? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Core seems awful. I mean, I can't kill it, so it's not the worst card. I agree. It doesn't match up well against Smasher, but oh, I guess there's a chance they have a counterspell. I thought that I wanted to name Human for like casting Season Pyromancer, but there's definitely a chance they have a counterspell here. They're at 13. I've been losing sleep. Yeah, they also don't gain a ton of life off it, I agree. I mean, this game's just going to come down to whether or not they draw a prismatic ending for this. Okay. Luris Bauble, yeah. Now we just kill Luris. I actually... Okay, they're off it. Cool. Hira. There's no way we can beat this deck, right? Chalice is so bad against them. I mean, I don't think I can mulligan this hand. Like, Ragavan into removal spell is good, but... This hand seems fine. I don't know if it's good against elementals, but... I mean, blue-white's beatable because we have Cavern, and we have, like, a lot of ways to grind, but I agree. Elemental seems unwinnable. I guess Blood Moon's good against them. Okay. I mean, the nice thing is they didn't have a turn 1 Sprawl, so they're not playing a 3-drop on 2. They obviously could have, you know, Fury or Solitude, but... Yeah. Alright, Ragavan down. Do they not have a second land? Well, they have to have a second land if they're playing this, right? Yeah. Alright, so their last card is probably a land, which means I'm just going to play Vista and pass, and then stomp this EOT. Yeah. I've been losing sleep. Yeah, Red and 6 would have been bad, too. Alright, so there's the Risen Reef. I mean, they're empty-handed, and we have a bunch of gas in our hand. This is like, I mean, they mulliganed a bunch, but this spot doesn't look terrible for us, right? Doesn't look that bad. Mostly because they mulliganed a bunch. Lessons I learned. Alright, it's good for next turn if we find a land. Next turn if we find a land, that's good. Please tell me they didn't draw an Omnath. Okay, good. I was gonna... Whew. If they drew an Omnath there, oh my. Oh my Lanta, if they drew an Omnath there. Okay. That gets rid of these poopy Chalice and Obligators. Let's deck first. Let your body waddle. Can have Ephemerate as their last card. Spike has resorted to hammer time? Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. Spike, spike, spike. He was supposed to bring balance to the force, yeah. Snap block. That block is so good for me, because now they're specifically for what do you call it? What's that card? Ephemerate. You know what I'm talking about. I guess we're just smashing. Yeah, fuck it. I could Obligator, but if their last card's... Yeah. Obligator's kind of meh if their last card is Ephemerate, because then they just get to blink this. Although if they had Ephemerate, they wouldn't have attacked with this, so... I mean, they're just dead, right? What do I think of Hammer? Hammer's good. It's a fine deck. Ooh, they could have Solitude. See if they have Solitude. Not that there's much we can do about it, but... Oh, they have 2 of them. Okay, well, that's not good. Alright, attack for 5, I guess. I mean, if they draw Ephemerate, we're still gonna lose this game. Yeah, if they draw Ephemerate, we're definitely gonna lose this game. Oh my god. Oh, man, I guess I should have went for the Obligator last turn. Alright, go. Please don't draw Ephemerate. Just draw, like, a Omnath or something, I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, not like this. I guess that's good? Because I can lead on Chalice for 1. They respond, blink this. Then I just play TKS and pass next turn of Obligator. I mean, I'm playing kind of scared, but... Definitely playing kind of scared with this line. Alright, well, I guess I'm just an idiot. I guess I'm just an idiot. Right. I mean, we're still in a good spot, but... I just feel like if I go for the Obligator and they drew the... If I go for the Obligator and they drew the Ephemerate, I just get obliterated. So I think I had to make that play. They drew a Fury. It's pretty good. Alright, that's dead. So now we take Fury... Well, they're still just dead, right? They chump block the... Yeah. Okay. Okay. We found the line, chat. We found the line. The fact that this game was even close, it's kind of wild. Alright, game number 2. You get to cut Chalice for Blood Moon, which is pretty dope, because Chalice is stinky. And I think that's it. There's no way I want Charma, right? I mean, they have Cavern. They don't play other colorless lands besides Cavern, right? They tap like shit. Well, we had a Chalice in play. So holding up Ephemerate's irrelevant, right? Better get ready. Ready for what? Monka W. I'm scared. You're gonna redeem that spaghetti? Maybe we'll get a cooking stream then. What do you think? Cooking stream or mukbang stream? Just cook a whole feast and then do a mukbang? How am I winning with this deck? My opponents are mulliganing to Oblivion and just scooping the Chalice. I mean, yeah. Also TP this. What's up, Rob? Used too many points on Song Request? Yeah. Look, when you draw 2 Ancient Tombs, you're gonna be favored in most games. I'm just saying. Alright, they're gonna get Fury or Solitude. I assume Solitude, yeah. Makes sense. Alright, your turn. This moment for life. I'm still gonna cast it. I'm not gonna not cast it. Because they have to have a white card, and then they have to pitch a card. Then we get to take their best card of their remaining 2. They just let me have it? That doesn't seem to make sense. I mean, I'm gonna take this. Why did they do that? That seems not right. I mean, sure, they could bounce it, but isn't that worse than just killing it? I guess they're up a Teferi, if that matters? Yeah, I don't know. I guess. So we don't know any of the cards in their hand. I could smash her attack Teferi, smash her attack them, stomp Teferi, or just play Thought-Knot Seer. And they're on 3 cards. Kind of think I just want to play Thought-Knot Seer. You know, you can't pay the Obligator Steel cost with Temple. Right, yeah. You know, I know you can't do that. I kind of feel like I want a Thought-Knot Seer. It's kind of close. 2, 4, 5. I guess if I smash her this turn, I can Thought Knot and Stomp next turn, so that just uses my mana better. Yeah, because they have 3 random cards. They have their Draw Step, the Teferi, and the Thought Knot Seer. But also, if I smash, I think I'm attacking them and not Teferi. Because then next turn Teferi goes to 2, then I can go Thought Knot Seer, then Stomp Teferi, right? Yeah, so I'm just going to attack them, I think. I think I like this. And I'll probably Thought Knot Seer prior to casting Stomp, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'll Thought Knot Seer first. Flamekin Harbinger. Okay. So that gets Solitude. Yeah. Oh, so their last card's probably a land. Right. Their last card's almost certainly a land. Yeah. Right? Their last card has to be a land. Well, if that's the case, I could Smashing. Just like kill 2 Harbingers, attack Teferi. Now I think I want to kill Teferi. I could also just Stomp plus TKS, because there's a chance that their last card is a white card. Like, if their last card is exactly Ephemerate, then I would definitely want to play Thought-Knot Seer. Yeah, so let's just do that. Let's go... Let's TKS them. Okay. Oh, so they're gonna pitch this. Okay. That's their plan. Sure. I get it now. That's their plan. Their plan is to pitch this thing. Got it. Alright, you can go. So now they put the thing in their hand. They probably main phase it. Because their hand... Well, I guess they don't need to main phase it. Their hand right now is Solitude plus 3/2. That's a good draw. That was a good draw. I think that was a good draw, chat. I think that was a good draw. I think that one was a good draw. Are we 4-0 with this deck? I think we're 4-0 with this deck. They hit TKS, Ephemerate off TKS. Oh, because they can stack the triggers. Yeah, that's true. They can stack the triggers. Can they? Yeah, they can, because they get to draw the card still with the Evoke on the stack. That's true. They didn't draw Ephemerate. We're good. You needed us to lose. That's what you get for doubting, Snuggles. That's what you get for doubting. They drew a Fury. Chat. We are 4-0. Deck's too good. Deck is too good. Deck is too good. Bang! Oh, no companion. Well, I got a Ragavan and a Chalice, so I keep. Got a Ragavan and I got a Chalice. Wish I wasn't to play, but, you know. It is what it is. You know what I just thought of? For those of you who've been playing MTGO for a long-ass time, do you remember that there was a way to access the art folder so you could actually go into the art folder on your, like, in the program itself and change the art on cards? I wonder if there's a way for us to go in and change the art on Rhino tokens to Rhydon. I wonder. I wonder. I think it's all server side now. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I used to love doing that stuff. Yep. That's where I actually first saw it from, was MJ a long ass time ago. Oh, like V4. Yeah, that might be what it is. Maybe it stopped it with V4. You used to be able to, but I think that they changed that. Okay. I mean, this just seems like a Dismember Chalice angle, right? I guess Dismember Chalice is kind of bad if they have a Murktide. Because then they just play a 5/5 and I'm down a Dismember. God. Oh, man, Dismember Chalice is such an appealing line. But it's so bad if they have Murktide. Do I have a good line against Murktide? I guess Stomp, Attack, Hold Up, Dismember. But they just do some other stuff, right? They just, like, play some cantrips, hold up a counterspell. Man, this is close. I think I'm gonna go for it. It's just such high upside. Okay. Alright, let's go. Please don't Murktide me. I should have played this on 0 in case they had baubles. Yeah, I should have played this one on 0. If we could, maybe we could fix your dual land issue. Yeah, that's true, Talos, yeah. Well, it's just the artwork. You can't change, like, the frame or the color of the card. You can only change specifically the artwork inside, like, this little box. You know what I mean? You can't change the border. You can only change the actual artwork itself. I'm going to Google it real quick. Change artwork MTG Online. This was from 2015. Oh, they had explosives. That was another reason to play the other Chalice on 0, huh? Okay. Well, they missed a land drop. That's actually a pretty good draw. Because I could abrade the explosives, force the action, and then play a second one. Right? After they pop. Is that 5-head? That's gotta be good, right? Might be too 5-head, but... I think it's pretty good. Yeah, go. Still bad if they have a Murktide, but if they had Murktide, they would have just played it last turn, right? They draw Murktide? Shit. Dismember. Okay. Pyro time. This feels kind of bad. Goo. Yeah, we still might win this race. It's gonna be close. Only downside is if they for some reason have a second E in their hand or draw it. Yeah, that's true. These decks usually only have one main deck though, right? I think so. I think they only play one main deck. So now we're just racing this Murktide. No attacks is good for us. Although they probably just countered the Pyromancer. Can I just go like super wide? Attack with everything. They eat the Murktide, take 4, go to 9. Play land, pass, make 2 tokens. They block here, take 4, go to 5. Yeah, I could just shove with everything and not even have to play this into counterspell. Guess they could have a second Murktide region and like spew 2 spells into the Chalice. If I rip a heat with Ragavan, do I have Delirium? Well, it wouldn't matter because the Chalice, right? But instant artifact land creature, I do have Delirium. I think I'm shoving because I also have this Ruins, right? Which is 2 more damage there. I think I can win this race. But I'm not going to play into counterspell. Thoughts on hipsters? What's that? Like hipsters of the coast? I've heard of them. If that's what you're referring to, I've heard of it vaguely. I don't exactly know what it is 100%, but I don't know if you're talking about just like people, like them damn hipsters or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how we won 4 matches. We've had a lot of turn 2 thought knots here. That's how. Okay. I think we're winning this race. 5. Yeah, we win the race. Because we go 5, EOT, pop this. Yeah, they go block here, take 4, go to 5. We can even just EOT do this, and then untap, pop the... Yeah, we win this race, right? By a lot. Okay. USC fired Helton in week 3. College football. I don't pay attention to college football. And that abrade into second Chalice line was really nice. I will say that line was nice. Cool. I don't know why I ever doubted this deck. It's successfully racing a Murktide region. Yeah. Never thought I'd see the day. Alright, Relic is dope. Maybe this stuff might be okay. Not in love with this stuff, but It's okay. Not really sure what's bad against them. Obligator's kind of sick against Murktide, huh? Are any of these cards bad? No, right? Every card's just the nuts. What the fuck am I supposed to cut against them? Thought-Knots here? I think this is a matchup where you actually want to board out Thought-Knots here. Because it's like your worst card against Unholy Heat. Well, I had a Chalice in play, Vince. So what's the point of playing Ragavan? Because I had Chalice. Just coming back from around match 1 in the head. Yeah, exactly, right? Just turn 2 Thought-Knots here. Maybe like 1 Warping Whale, because I just want to cut Thought-Knots ears, I think. Is it crazy to cut Thought-Knots here? Well, I mean, the thing about Smasher is it requires them to 2-for-1 themselves, right? And I think the games are going to go long. I think these games are going to go long, and I think, like, the exchange that you get off of them Unholy Heating a Smasher is so much better than the exchange where they Unholy Heat a Thought-Knots here. Like, I think I want to do this. I think this just makes sense. Yeah, we already played the mill deck, 3 and 2. I think I'm going to do this. Thought-Knots here is a good answer to Murktide, but... yeah, I guess that's fair. But the other, I guess, counter-argument to that would be they get to see a lot of cards, and they almost always have it. Because they just have... their deck has so many cantrips, and they just always find it, you know? But I see your point. Like, what do you think Thought-Knots here is better than? Fury, maybe? Is Fury bad against them? Fury could be bad. You think Bone Crusher? Could do, like... these... eh, too late. Maybe if we go to game 3, we can consider it. Why no Obliterator? What do you mean? What Obliterator? What's up, Def Chad? Seems like not that good. Oh, you're talking about Obligator. This hand is so medium. They keep. Yeah, they kept. I mean, we have an answer to Ragavan. Alright, I'm going to keep it. Probably shouldn't keep this, but... we actually had 2 predictions back-to-back, Def Chad. We went ham. Chat begged me to do a prediction, so I did the first prediction for whether or not we would go 3-2 or better, 3-2 or worse, or 4-1 or better. And then when we got to 4-0, then we wanted to do a 5-0 prediction, so... want more predictions. Alright, well, get out of here. Not happening. I'm not going to cast Dismember. I'm just going to play it. I'm just going to play Drago for a little bit. That was a good draw. We've drawn pretty well so far. those are 2 of the better draws in our deck. Especially if they're just going to keep holding up mana. Made of green. Oh, they missed a land drop. They have 6 cards, so I'm still going to play into their counterspell. If they were discarding to hand size, I wouldn't cast a spell here, but... demons hide. It's where my demons hide. I mean, it's easy when you have turn 2 Thought-Knots here and your opponents miss land drops. Like, yeah, this deck's going to look awesome when that happens, but so does every deck. They didn't counter it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So they have a bolt? Really care if they bolt this? Not really. Sure, go. No matter what we breed, we still are made of greed. They have a Murktide, yes. Okay. That's a little bit worse for me. Because I have to use a lot of resources to kill it. But we can't kill it, so that's nice. I guess I don't, right? It's just Dismember plus Bone Crusher. That was an insane draw. I think I'm going to lead on a Braid. I'm going to play my land and lead on a Braid, I think. I want them to try and fight over this now. Because they fight over this, then I just get to windmill this. Yeah, I think I'm going to crack the Relic this turn, too. Because I want to try and keep them off Murktide. Go. For another Relic, too, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, our draw step has been cooperative this game, I would say. I would say our draw step was cooperative this game. Stomp this first, I think. Maybe main phasing this is bad, but they let this resolve. I'm just gonna play Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Might just play a 3-1. I have 2 cards. Kind of down to just play a 3-1. TBH. Yeah, it's kind of medium, but maybe this is worse if their last 2 cards are exactly removal spell plus Murktide. Because then they like kill this, bin a spell, play a 6/6 Murktide. But then if I draw a land, I can just go dismember the Murktide, hardcast Fury, kill both of your things. So I just like don't even care if I draw a land. Okay. Yeah, but like they can only play. That's dicey. Okay, they milled a Murktide. So now they can play a. They can play a 7/7. Yeah, that's not great. Right, they have 1 card left. They have 1 card left. I think I dash Ragavan and try and bait them to cast a spell, and then I just slam the Relic. Yeah. Because they're probably going to do something about this, right? And then I can just windmill this. Nope, they steal Monkey. Yeah, that would not be great if their last card was Charm. Oh no, but because it comes back to our hand, that doesn't even matter, right? Because then it just goes back to our hand. So they're drawing a card, but that means they can't counter the Relic now. So this is totally fine with us. Right? Yeah. So they have like ceremonious rejection or something. I'm gonna use the treasure because they have this. Alright, go. Steel Sabotage? No. There's no shot. I don't want to dismember this yet. God, I hear so well this game. They're at 6. How are they at 6? They're 12. Looks like they're at 12. Oh, you meant 6 cards in the graveyard? Hmm. What do we got, opponent? What do we got? No attacks? Oh, because they know we have the Ragavan. Okay, got it. See. They have 3 spells in the graveyard. So I could go Hardcast Fury, Hardcast Ragavan. And then if they Murktide, I can attack with both. If they block Ragavan, I can dismember it. I like that. Alright, go. I guess they just never had it the whole game. Like, we kind of assumed they did, but they've only milled over 1. Like, they gotta have it, right? Excited to start jamming Immolation. Which one's Immolation? Is that the +2/-2? Isn't that a reprint? That's a reprint, right? Let's go to Scryfall. I think it was a reprint, right? Yeah, what set was it originally in? It was in Legends. Jeez. Legends 4th, Renaissance. Okay, yeah. They did nothing. So they have Archmage's Charm? Is that what this is? Combat. Probably just bolt this, right? Thought Scour themselves. Okay. We also just have 3 Ramonap runes chilling in play. If they take this, they're just dead, right? Alright, bolt that. You got it. Alrighty. They have 2 cards. I think there's really no point in keeping the Dismember in hand. So I think I'm just going to go Ragavan Pyromancer. I mean, if they have a Murktide Regent, this game is still not looking great for us, unless we find a thing, but... Yeah, this is dicey. This is definitely dicey. They're wildly dead. I mean, they have Murktide. We're probably still gonna lose to that Murktide. Isn't Deadweight rotating or no? What set was Deadweight in? I thought it was rotating. Yeah, it was like Korea. Draw 2. Did they find the Murktide? Let's see if they found it. They did not find it. Alright, we're good. What a throwback, dude. What a throwback. Wow. This is a throwback. Jesus. Yeah, this whole playlist is, yeah. Torpor Orb. Alright, you got it. Boarded up my thought had zeros anyways. So... I guess it stops Fury, but... Upstairs. I guess I should cast that. Yeah, they clearly don't have it, so... Chat? Chat, I think we're doing it. Think we're doing it, chat. Got him. How? Dude, I don't know. How did I win 5 matches with this deck? I have no idea.